What if I told you that right now, today, thousands of people are having a simple conversation with an AI, and that conversation is saving them hundreds of dollars every single month? Not in some tech lab, not in a Silicon Valley experiment. Right now. On their phones. In their kitchens. In their cars. Imagine waking up and just asking, am I on track with my budget this month? And within seconds, the AI tells you exactly where your money went, flags a forgotten subscription draining your account, and tells you where to cut back. All in plain English. No spreadsheets. No accountant. Just clarity. That is not the future. That is the world we are living in right now. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how AI is changing personal finance forever, what it can do, what tools are already doing it, and how you can use this to take real control of your money. Let's be honest, most of us were never taught how to manage money. We were handed a paycheck, told to make a budget, and left completely on our own. And for most people, that system is broken. You know the feeling. The end of the month rolls around and you're asking yourself, where did all the money go? Here's the reality check. The average American carries over $6,000 in credit card debt. Nearly 60% of people live paycheck to paycheck, including people earning six figures. And your bank? Your bank makes more money when you borrow more, spend more, and save less. They are not your financial advisor. They are a business. Here's what's changed everything. AI doesn't have a conflict of interest. It doesn't earn a commission when you take out a loan you don't need. It doesn't benefit from your overspending. It was literally built to optimize your financial health, and it is getting extraordinarily good at it. This isn't about replacing your brain. This is about giving you leverage you never had before. The first area AI is completely transforming is budgeting. And it's doing it in a way that actually sticks. Think about the old method. You open a spreadsheet, try to track every single expense, feel overwhelmed after day 3, and quit. Sound familiar? Apps like Cleo, Copilot, and YNAB's AI features are changing this completely. These tools connect securely to your bank account, and then they do something powerful. They learn your spending patterns. They automatically categorize every transaction. And then, like a personal CFO sitting quietly in your phone, they tell you exactly what your money is doing. What makes this genuinely different is the conversation. You can literally type, "Did I spend more on food this month than last month?" And you get a clear, honest answer in seconds. No digging through statements, no building formulas, just answers. Cleo alone has over 7 million users. People are using its AI to find forgotten subscriptions, negotiate lower bills, and automatically build emergency funds they never had before. Here's what the AI notices that your human brain simply cannot. It sees every pattern. The $47 charge every Tuesday at the same coffee shop. The streaming subscription that quietly increased its price. The gym membership you haven't used in 4 months. It never forgets. It never gets distracted. And it is working for you, around the clock, without a single complaint. Budgeting is just the beginning. Let's talk about where AI is doing something even more powerful. Investing. For most of human history, getting professional investment advice required either a lot of money or a lot of connections. A real financial advisor typically requires $100,000 or more in assets just to get through the door. If you didn't have that, you were on your own. AI has flipped this equation completely. Robo-advisors like Betterment, Wealthfront, and Schwab Intelligent Portfolios use AI algorithms to build and manage a diversified investment portfolio for you, based on your specific goals, your risk tolerance, and your timeline. Automatically, continuously rebalancing as the market shifts. And then, there is ChatGPT itself. People are already using it every day to understand confusing investment statements, decode financial jargon they were afraid to ask about, and build simple investment frameworks that actually match their life. But I want to be straight with you, because that's what this channel is about. The AI isn't magical. It cannot predict the future. What it can do, and this is the part that matters, is remove emotion from the equation. And in investing, emotion is almost always the enemy. The research is clear on this. When markets drop, individual investors panic and sell, locking in losses at the worst possible moment. When markets surge, they pile in late, buying at the peak, right before the correction. AI-driven portfolio management doesn't do this. It sticks to the plan. Consistently. Every single time. For the regular person, The office worker trying to build long-term wealth, the student saving their first $1,000, the parent planning for their children's future. This kind of disciplined, emotionless strategy is a genuine wealth-building advantage. Now let's talk about something most people completely overlook: fraud protection. Because this is where AI is quietly saving billions of dollars every single year. Credit card fraud, identity theft, and unauthorized charges cost consumers over $10 billion annually. And the old system for catching it was almost entirely reactive. You'd notice something wrong, call your bank, go through a painful dispute process. By that point, the damage was already done. AI has flipped this completely. Your bank is almost certainly already using AI to protect you, even if you have no idea it's happening. Machine learning models are analyzing every single transaction in real time. They know your patterns so well that when something unusual happens, a purchase in a foreign country while you're sitting at home, a charge at 3 a.m. in a category you never shop, the system flags it or blocks it in milliseconds. JP Morgan Chase processes over 50 million transactions per day using AI fraud detection. Visa and MasterCard use AI systems that evaluate the legitimacy of every single purchase before it even clears. But it goes beyond your credit card. Tools like Credit Karma and Experian's IdentityWorks use AI to monitor the dark web for your personal information. If your email, your social security number, or your passwords show up somewhere they shouldn't, you get an alert before anyone has a chance to use it. The AI is building a security wall around your financial life that is faster, smarter, and more tireless than any human team ever could be. Now let's get real for a second. Because this is the wealth blueprint, and we don't deal in hype. AI in personal finance is genuinely powerful. But it is not magic, and it is not a replacement for your own judgment and discipline. These tools work best when you use them, and then actually act on what they show you. An AI budgeting app is completely useless if you look at your spending report, see you are overspending on dining out, and change absolutely nothing. There are also real concerns worth knowing about. Data privacy matters. When you connect your bank account to any app, you need to understand what they are doing with that data. Always use platforms with strong encryption, reputable backing, and transparent privacy policies. Read the fine print. And some early AI lending algorithms showed real bias in how they evaluated applicants. This is an area regulators are still working through. AI reflects the data it was trained on, and that data is not always perfect. But here is the bigger picture truth. The people who learn to use AI tools for their finances in 2025 and 2026 will have a meaningful advantage over those who wait. The technology is powerful enough to make a real difference. It is accessible enough for anyone to start today. And it is still early enough that most people around you haven't figured this out yet. The question was never whether AI would transform personal finance. That ship has already sailed. The only question now is whether you will be ahead of this wave or behind it. So here is your blueprint. 3 steps this week. Step 1. Download one AI budgeting app and connect it to your main checking account. Cleo is free to start. Copilot has a free trial. Just pick one. Let it run for 2 weeks. See what it reveals. Step 2. If you have any savings sitting in a regular account earning almost nothing, look at a robo-advisor. Betterment and Wealthfront both let you start with as little as $1. No minimums, no excuses. Step 3. Open your banking app right now and make sure transaction alerts are enabled. Then check whether your bank offers AI-powered identity monitoring. Most do, and most of it is completely free. That is it. 3 steps. No technical knowledge required. No large investment of time or money. The future of personal finance is already here. And it was built for real people, not just tech insiders, not just Wall Street. For people exactly like you. If this breakdown gave you value today, do me a favor, smash that like button and subscribe to the Wealth Blueprint. Because we are just getting started. And drop a comment below. I genuinely want to know, which of these 3 AI finance tools are you going to try first? The budgeting app, the robo-advisor, or fraud protection? Let's get the conversation going.